you are.
I'm ready when you are too. All right, cool.
Awesome. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Before we get started, I do have to inform you that all transactions in this office will be recorded for customer satisfaction, quality assurance, and training purposes.
Gotcha.
Congratulations, Mark,
Appreciate it.
on your new car. I'm sure you're excited to get out and enjoy your new vehicle. We appreciate you buying from us. I know that you could have gone to any other dealership.
Sure.
I'm sure you have a ton of questions. The great news is we have this interactive program designed to provide you with all your transaction details, including your final payment and rate.
Excellent.
Takes about 15 to 20 minutes to go through, so if
Okay.
you're ready, we can go ahead and get started.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Awesome. Mark, first thing we're going to do is verify all your purchase information. Everything's spelled correctly?
Yep, you got Smith right.
Excellent. The 18 Toyota Camry, awesome vehicle. In-service date is today
Okay.
with 31 miles on it.
All right.
Okay. And now, Mark, how long do you typically own your vehicle?
Till the wheels fall off.
Till the wheels fall off?
Probably
10 years?
10 years,
12
yeah.
years? Excellent.
Hopefully
We'll put
12, but 10 would be good.
we'll put in 10.
Okay.
And then, about how many miles a year do you drive, Mark?
Probably, I don't know, 15,000 maybe. I mean, I
15,000?
think the last car had like 75 on it, but we only had it for 5 years, so that sounds about
Gotcha.
right, right? Is that-
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
Is it? Okay.
Okay. So next, we're going to go over, these are the figures you already agreed upon with your salesperson.
Okay.
Cash down was 500.
Right.
Did your salesperson collect that, or do I have to
Yes. No, I put it on a credit card. He already got that.
Excellent. We went through Ally Financial. What I want to do is I want to show you how we come to that determination that
Okay.
Ally is going to be the best fit for you program-wise. It's based off of a couple different factors, but they use buying power as
Okay.
one.
All right.
It's your gross annual household income of $80,000 with about $2,000 in total other debts before the Camry.
Monthly debts.
Monthly
Okay.
debts.
Gotcha.
So credit card, house payment, things along those
Gotcha.
nature. So what that is, they break that down into a monthly income. About half of that goes to your disposables, things like your food, your clothes, your utilities, stuff like that. The other half is going to go towards the installment debts. So then after that, they consider your buying power to be $1,333. So you could buy a couple of the Camrys. So good job there.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All
I see
right.
what you mean. Okay.
But that's how they base that,
Okay.
and how we determine that Ally is the best for you, 60 months at 5.99.
Gotcha.
Okay. On the next screen, we're going to go over a package of benefits that's designed to eliminate the risks and unforeseen costs of owning a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go over each of them and explain why they were selected for you.
Okay.
The first one being mechanical breakdown protection. Why that gets selected, Mark, is today's vehicles are more complex than ever before. Mostly made up of electrical components, stuff that you can't maintenance. You can't change the oil on a dashboard button or a window
Okay.
switch, things like that.
Yeah.
This covers all the parts and labor, including it gives you roadside assistance, rental car, things of those nature. What that does, Mark, covers all that sort of stuff there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have never seen that.
Yikes.
We see the pretty buttons and lights and stuff like that.
Right. That's what's behind the dashboard?
That's what's behind the dashboard. This was actually a heater core in a Toyota Venza. We all know a heater core costs about, probably $50 to $100 for the part itself.
Jeez.
But someone has to pull that all apart and then more importantly, put it all back together and make sure all those buttons work correctly.
And not have any extra parts like I would. Okay.
Right, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
All right.
So what this does is how it benefits you, Mark, is you're not financially impacted or even inconvenienced when something happens to your car because
Gotcha.
you're going to be in a rental car and right back on the road.
Gotcha.
Okay. The next one is going to be gap protection. Why that gets selected is, I'm not telling you anything new. Vehicles depreciate.
Oh, yeah.
So, and they're going to depreciate faster than your loan balance.
Okay.
Your insurance company is going to insure the vehicle value, not the loan itself. So what happens is there is that gap between the vehicle value and the loan balance. So let's say,
Okay.
a year in, it's the car's value is $16,000. You still owe $20,000 on it. That's going to leave a $4,000 gap.
Mm-hmm.
That's just based off of this. That's just
Okay,
rough
right, of
numbers,
course,
just
yeah.
to kind of explain how it works.
Right.
So that's something you'd be responsible for. This protects you from that in the event of the vehicle being totaled due to accident or fire or theft.
Okay.
And covers your deductible, so you don't have to worry about your credit being impacted. You don't have to worry about paying for a vehicle you no longer own. After you've been in a traumatic accident, you're worried about you and your family, not the vehicle itself.
Okay.
So this handles all of that for you.
Okay. So how much is something like that?
You know, Mark, a lot of times people think that these things are super expensive, and based on your terms, it's going to be 57 cents a day.
Oh, okay.
Right? So less than a soda that you get out of the vending machine at work.
Gotcha.
You're covered. You don't have to worry about that sort of
Okay.
stuff. So then the next one, Mark, is the surface science. Why that gets selected is manufacturers don't provide any coverage for the interior or exterior of the vehicle due to environmental damage like bird droppings, tree sap, stuff like that. Acid rain is a big one. What that's going to do, that's going to guarantee the interior and exterior of the car for the life of the car. So as long as you own it, you said you're going to have it till the wheels fall off. About 10 years, maybe 12, hopefully.
Right, hopefully.
Gotcha. So what that's going to do is that's going to keep your car shining like it is today. It's not going to cover things like accidents. And
Oh, sure.
someone keys the car, or things, stone chips, stuff like that. But it's gonna you can run this thing through the car wash. You won't get those swirl marks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Prevents from acid rain. I don't want to do the video. That's the one I was looking for. You know how after a while,
Yeah.
vehicles
I got that on my
look
car now.
a little dull. It
So this
doesn't
prevents
shine.
that?
Prevents that. It guarantees the luster of the paint for as long as you own the car.
Wow.
It's a patented process. Essentially, I don't want to be super technical with you,
Okay.
but they wash it and it purges the paint of imperfections, and then when they wax it, it has an opposite charge, so it bonds together permanently, hardens that paint for you,
Okay.
and then it's also going to cover the interior, rip stains and burns for as long as you own it. That way, your car looks cleaner, nicer, newer, longer. Plus, then you don't have to worry about the interior. If it gets a stain and you can't get it out, we can't get it out, we're gonna replace that section of fabric for
Okay.
you. The next one is gonna be the tire and wheel protection. Why that gets selected, Mark, as you know, as well as I do, we have the worst roads on the planet, maybe even in the universe. Well, maybe besides Michigan.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother story we can
Close
get
enough.
into later. Potholes you could lose the whole Camry in. But the tires are the only thing that actually touches the road, hopefully,
Right.
of your car.
Yeah.
And they get subjected to that sort of stuff, including road hazards. Driving down the freeway. One of my guys was telling me about picking up a couple nails in his car. Went in for training, came out that night. He's sitting on a flat. Had to go get a tire redone.
Okay.
What this does, unlimited usage
Okay.
for road hazards and damage to the tires,
Okay.
nails, bent rims,
Bent rims too?
damaged rims.
Oh.
So you can see here curb rash. It's the only one that I know of that covers cosmetic as well. So
Oh.
just that little stuff, you get a little too close getting your Starbucks in the morning.
Oh, yeah, my wife
'cause
does that all the time.
You gotta wake up before.
Yeah.
But bent rims.
Oh, They
I-
can't fix that.
Something like that. I don't know that necessarily you would want them to fix that.
Well, that's true.
Because that's gonna, damage the integrity of that section.
Okay.
If they can't
I
fix
see
it,
what
they
you
are
mean.
gonna replace
Good
it though.
point. Okay.
Some repairs they can do, something like this is probably beyond repair.
Okay.
But that, obviously, I don't even play a mechanic on television, Mark, so I'm not gonna tell you that, yes, they would just replace that,
Okay.
but likely,
Okay.
okay? But I know you've seen stuff like that, the curb rash.
Sure.
And that sort of stuff. Like I said, no out of pocket, no maximum. So you hit a pothole, blow out your tire, bend your rim, they replace your rim and your tire. You get it, pick it up from the dealership, go home, call up, you got a nail in the sidewall, and it can't be patched or plugged. They're gonna throw another one on there for you.
Okay. Alright.
So the next one. Oh, no, we've already done the mechanical breakdown protection. So, Mark, before we continue, do you have any questions as to why this package of benefits was selected for you?
No, I don't think so. You did a good job of explaining it.
Excellent, excellent. So by accepting this new package of benefits, Mark, your new payment's gonna be about $720,
Okay,
$724. As you can see, that provides total peace of mind at a fixed payment you can afford. So if that looks good to you, we'll go ahead and get everything set up.
okay. What are those other options there?
These are gonna be, an extended term, so
Okay.
from 60 months, that's what you had initially planned on,
Oh, okay.
66 or 72.
Okay,
It's just to keep your payment a little lower. We do also have a bi-weekly
see.
payment feature.
okay,
Okay, and the bi-weekly, Mark, is a huge benefit to you. What that does is at the 60 months, a bi-weekly payment schedule is gonna pay that off in 54 months. So cutting 6 months off of your term, accelerated equity, you've got about 4,000 of equity at payoff, saving you almost $800 in interest just
Wow.
by paying it. Because what it is you've got 26 payments in a year versus 12.
oh, okay.
Okay.
I got you.
So more of your money is gonna
Puts
go
it
to
in
the
half.
principal
I see, okay.
than it is than the interest.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
if that makes sense to you, the 364.41 bi-weekly, we could go ahead and get that started for you right now.
Okay. I'm not sure that I need that paint stuff there, because we park in a garage.
Okay, okay. So you're okay with everything else, it's just the surface science that you're
Yeah.
not so sure about. Okay. Just out of curiosity, Mark, is it the product itself or is it the paint?
Well, it's probably a little bit of both. I mean, how much is the surface protection just by itself?
Just by itself, like I said, most people think that all these protections are super expensive.
Okay.
This one's gonna be 64 cents a day.
Hmm.
So again, about half the cost of a Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
and you've got that protection for life. So, it's something, again, you don't have to worry about the tree sap.
Yeah.
In our area, because we are a heavy industry transport area, lots of trains, lots of trucks come through northern Ohio.
Right.
Diesel fumes landing on the flat surfaces of the cars and stuff like that, even when you're at work.
Yeah.
You're parked at work, trucks going by daily, it's gonna float over, it's gonna land on the car, get a little bit of dew, a little bit of rain, leaves that little spot. When it dries, now it's gonna start corroding through that clear coat.
Okay. All right.
And that's as long as you own it.
Okay.
So, again, your monthly payment, $724, or your bi-weekly payment of $364.
Okay.
That looks good, we can go ahead and get that started.
Okay. Sounds good.
Excellent.
Good stuff.
I'm confident you made the right decision.